Yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay-Z Bottom Lip, and today I'm going to go over some replays because you guys been asking me about how do I get good with composure, how do I make better reactions, adaptation, defense, and so on and so forth. I hope you guys can learn from my gameplay. Maybe you can establish this into your gameplay as well. I also would love for you guys to leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe. I know a lot of people have been telling me to do that. I don't know. I normally don't say it because I just make the videos. Like, I don't really care. Like, if you guys sub, you guys like, I appreciate it. But in reality, I'm just doing this to help you guys. But if you would love to do that, I appreciate it as well. Let's get right into the video. I just wanted to let you guys know that I got a playback error. Now, I do have the other videos on YouTube, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to that and show you guys the game. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Okay, I was wrong. It was the beginning of the first game. Okay, my bad. Right here, I'm looking for him to wake up. He's getting hit. I know I'm guaranteed a teleport. I didn't know that my down one's a punish. I wasn't scared of him. I was hoping that he got shimmied by my 1-2. But since he didn't get hit, I use striker. Always go for this move right here so you can have more pressure. He wants to zone me really bad. I have the life lead. And all I got to do is just hit confirm. It's a fatal blow. He got me. But that was basically my game plan, was to hit confirm into fatal blow before he got 3 bars to break. Most of the time, Liu Kang's would jump backwards into because auto. But basically, they're going to jump back into fireballs. That's like their favorite thing to do. Also, too, when you're playing Tanya, a lot of times people will grab you so you don't get a combo off of striker, and they don't have to respect your pressure. I think he dropped his combo. Trying to shimmy me with 4-3. I took the risk. I knew that was going to break armor, but I just took the risk. Because the only thing that's really going to happen there is it's going to trade. I thought he was going to wake up buttons. Remember I said down 3 on hit and 4 gets shimmied into GG. He's not blocking. If he was any good, he would basically just neutral duck my stand poke. Try to wake up buttons. I wanted to keep him standing. I should have just went for fireball, like ending fireball. Try to break his armor there. That was really good by him. Knew he was going to down poke there. That goes over down pokes. Also, a lot of times too, like Tanya has really good a mid, so you can like establish your dominance as far as in like getting your opponent to respect you and not mashing. You can step back because it is a little slower, so I recommend stepping back slightly so you can get them if they try to mash or poke or anything like that. That's why you see me hesitate every time he gets to the ground. I'm actually conditioning him to think that I think that he's going to wake up. In reality, I'm not sure if he's going to wake up or not. But my game plan is to establish that over him. Every time they down 2 right there, it just resets neutral. El Kakoi in this matchup, he's when he's playing Liu Kang, his spacing sucks. He wants to back up slightly into 4-4. He's getting shimmied. Knew he was gonna grab me. Kind of just, I really didn't know he was gonna grab me. I was looking at the animation and I knew he would want me in the corner. Knew he would jump back. El Kakoi never blocks in a neutral. I don't know why, but sometimes he just does not block at a certain range of Tanya's standing 3. He thought I was going to give him respect. But yeah, I also will give you guys one more video. I'm going to show you playing another good player and showing you guys how I adapt to how he plays as well. Raiden would do certain things in order to bait me with Kano, and I have to remember that sometimes. Sometimes I know some people are probably like, why don't you just go for the meterless combo with Tanya? I drop it sometimes, and I have to be very confident. Right there, probably wondering like, how did I know? I played enough Raidens to know when like they'll do it sometimes. They'll spend 2 bars. It is -12, but if you don't like get close enough to him right away and hit him, he'll be able to armor. And I figured that's what he was going to do. It pulled me in. It's so insane. Yeah, they changed that. It now hits people out of the air. He could have punished me right here, but he didn't. That's just knowledge. So like sometimes you got to know that in the corner, you know, striker doesn't always hit unless you're blocking high, and that's like forcing the opponent to block high. I know you guys been asking me, how do you fight a Reiko? C-Jack's one of the better Reikos, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well, or this gameplay. In this matchup though, I kind of like play off of his 4-3. I think that's what it is. So he kicks you and then he can combo off of it. It is negative on whiff, so I kind of play in that range. I look for the overhead, I look for the down poke, and then if punishing it. So you kind of play outside of that range slightly when you're playing as Tanya. And then you do a lot of OS ducking. Remember I was telling you in the last video with OS ducking, you kind of just do that a lot in this matchup. Don't do it way too much where he can tell, because then you'll start getting hit by overhead. But you want him to be scared, be like, okay, I'm not gonna grab him here, or I gotta be a little more smart about when I'm gonna grab him. And then once you establish that, then you can start going for other things. Sometimes I'll let my opponent do certain things. So like, okay, I'll go back slightly for you guys. Sometimes I'll let my opponent do things like right here where he comes flying at me. Let me see if sorry. He'll dash at me right there. I just wanted to see what he was going to do, and then take my turn accordingly. That's what I was looking for. That move right there, kind of play outside of that range. That's like his further hitting range move, and I know everything outside of that is in a bubble. So like, nothing's gonna go further than that. So I kind of play at that range. All right, so I'm gonna do a little better. Okay, so when it comes to adaptation, okay, he grabs me here. I challenge him with a down poke just because I don't want to be conditioned by whatever he wants to do. And I'm being a little more aggressive than usual because I know that he doesn't waste much of his armor. You see how he resulted to wake up jump rather than armoring. So like, I know that I can get away with giving him more pressure than normal. I was okay with the down 2 here. I'm playing off of my range. Don't think this kills, but I didn't want him to break, and I know that a combo would have caused him to be able to get another bar. But now, oh, excuse me, I apologize. Now I have 2 armor moves, or I have 2 EX moves, and mine go through projectiles, so I kind of can just abuse that if I wanted to. So right here, this is what I'm thinking right now. After I do this string, I do sweep. He didn't block high. I mean, he didn't block low. So I could have, after I did this, I could have did stand 3. Right here, I wanted to see what he was going to do. Didn't do anything. Still didn't do anything. I did forward 2. If I would have used standing 3, he would have got hit. My goal in this matchup is to always have a ring around my head. I always want to have that, especially because I want to be able to pressure him, or when he's pressuring me and all I can get is a down 1 sometimes, I want to be able to do down 1 to teleport and then continue my pressure. Right there, I just shimmy him. He slightly let go of block, just slightly. Look. But yeah, and then I try to shimmy him again. This time he pressed. He's playing off a 4-3 or whatever. I still don't know what that is. Is it 4-3 or back 3? I know somebody in the comments is gonna let me know. And he's gonna get me. He messed up his combo. I thought he was gonna use fatal blow. Yeah, he got frustrated and he messed up fatal blow combo. So I kind of like gave him the game because this is my boy. Oh, I tried to give him the game, I should say. But yeah, I know C-Jack. I helped train C-Jack for a while. He's still a great player. Great player. I think in that matchup he just didn't zone enough and he didn't establish his zoning game. And I'm pretty sure he played frustrated because of the fact that how Tanya plays, and then on top of that, he wasn't getting most of his buttons. So that probably got to him. But nonetheless, C-Jack is still a great player. All right, I got one last video for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. I'll break this down as quick as possible, or I'll explain a lot of things that go through my mind with this one as well. All right, a lot of times when I fight Kung Lao Hat, I don't want my opponent to set up, just set stuff up. So I kind of play a little more aggressive than usual. I also believe in my pressure, especially with Tanya. It's kind of easy. Then on top of that, you kind of just play layers against your opponent. Then a lot of times too, you have to pay attention to how your opponent's taking their turn. When are they taking their turn? Stuff like that. He got hit right there because he was trying to go for like a standing move. That move is 0 on block, but he mashed there, so it lets me know like what he wants to establish, like his playstyle. Figured that he was gonna wake up right there. Down 2, you know they're gonna start with a down 2. I always get hit by that move. I can't even explain to you why. I miss hit confirmed. A goal is just to keep him in the corner regardless of how he wants to play, but doesn't always work that way, as you can tell. Nice jump back. So I'm starting to realize that a lot of times people jumping back because they don't want to deal with Striker. But the Striker still comes out. I don't expect him to do that. Down 3. So the reason why I'm upset right here is because he did down 3. Sorry. He did down 3. Right here. Down 3 on block, and then he just went straight into buttons. And my 4-2 got 8. Also got to realize, so like in this matchup, he's gonna mash a lot of times where I don't want him to. He's gonna do like 1-2 mash. He's gonna do 1-2-2 mash. He's gonna do certain things into buttons where they don't necessarily go. So I have to just be a little more patient. I also have to take my turn back. I also have to armor a little more, and I have to just be a little more aggressive. See how like his whole game plan is to just run away, Kung Lao Hat, and then 50-50. That's kind of like the meta of the game right now. It's very boring, very bland, very dry, very everything, right? But you just gotta be honest. That was really nice by him. I'm trying to get him to press a button. He thought I was gonna mash. I was looking for him to keep mashing so I can keep pressuring him. Baited him. I figured like after that I get free Oki, but just to secure it, I was gonna use Striker. The more I think about it, like I sit here and think of just how strong Tanya is. But like she's not like strong in the sense where like she's doing something mad cheap. Like yeah, Striker's mad cheap, but like she's really doing something where you have to think, and she's like she has an answer for almost everything. It's not really practical, but you can still go for it. You might not get nothing off of it, but you don't have to always play mind games that you don't really want to play. See, like he's mashing every time. If I was him, I would just like give up his turn a lot of times. Oh, he got shimmied. But I would just give up my... Ooh, got shimmied again. Oh, my God. That made me safe. Oh, my God. That made me safe. That's insane. But, yeah, I should have just kept doing a low, like I said, rather than just trying to chip him out with that one move. But it was still good, nonetheless. Tried to mash after that. It's kind of hard to mash against Tanya, obviously, for it too. I just want to keep conditioning him. I want him to poke more, but he's not. He's being very respectful. So in this sense, I can get away with a lot of staggers. He is waking up a buttons a lot of times. And I know like him and Johnny like the parry and on a high level, like you're gonna have them like utilizing the parry. Like why not? It's part of his moveset. So like I usually just go for the low. I think he can take the trade with me when I do forward too. He can armor through it, but we'll both fall to the ground. So I'm not sure if that's really like worth it. I thought he was gonna get hit. That was really good by him. Nice jump. Nice jump. I've been baiting him with everything and making the right read. So the one thing that's been getting me is his jumps. He's a very defensive player as well, as you can tell by his playstyle. Like two counter players. He's very counter-like, but sometimes he will challenge me with like wake up buttons and certain things just to keep me on my toes. There's nothing wrong with it, but he's too defensive. Not sure what he was going for right there, but I want to keep him in the corner. He used the mid right there because I poked him. I dropped my combo. I didn't know what I wanted to do, like down poke into projectile. I mean, special move or what. But yeah, there's really nothing he can have done there except for armor or parry, armor parry. But yeah, I think the real thing is that I really don't know how to establish like how to how to break the thing down to you guys, because I play Tanya and Tanya is like really simple and easy. You kind of just want to space your opponent out to think it's their turn, and you use forward 2. You also use 1-2-2 to shimmy them, or you have the teleport over. You do 1-2, use 1-2 to shimmy them, and then you just teleport, and then you continue your pressure. You really just play layers with your opponent, and you condition them off of layers. So you could do forward 2 grab, you could do forward 2 1-2, you could do forward 2 block, you could do forward 2 back up. So it's like layers after layers after every individual string or normal, and you kind of just rinse and repeat that cycle, and then you use Striker to cover certain situations where you might lose your turn, but Striker gives your turn back to you, and then you just keep your opponent guessing most of the time. It's very strong, and it's really good. But in most of the matchups you have seen me play, is that I'm not really conditioning them with Striker. It's more or less just the layers with Tanya that's really getting to them, and they don't know how to deal with it. I feel like if you guys are probably gonna give me some more feedback on what I can do better to explain things to you guys. But I hope just watching my gameplay was really helpful for you guys to understand what it looks like at a high level on how to play Tanya, but also how to react to a lot of things, establish game plan, conditioning, composure, especially in certain situations and scenarios where you really don't want to deal with your opponent, but you have to just because Baraka Striker might be dumb, it might be broken, but a lot of things like that are very important to learn, and I recommend them. All the things that I have mentioned to you, you can see it all in my game plan and my play style as well. But yeah, I don't really want to keep you guys going with all these videos, but I appreciate you guys watching. It's your boy Jay-Z Bottom Lip, and I'm out.